Bull30 here on another ride on the Premier train. Happy Saturday, everybody. Make sure not only on my channel, but you are subscribed and that you hit the like button. It really helps with the analytics on all these amazing channels today that will be on the Premier train, everybody. Speaking of those amazing channels on that Premier train, you guys know I like to try to get a little fancy with stuff. So you should have been over at Will's Treasure. Now you're at SB30. Then we're going to go over to Wild West Stacker. Then Mad Stacker himself, Everyday Coppertunity, Pistol Packing Pilot, Ringmaster Ray, and of course, Squirrel Queen, Miss Coin Crew. So you guys, make sure that you are liked and subscribed, like I said, to all these amazing channels. And Plumber, I forgot to put your wrench over here. But anyhow, we've got Pistol Packing Pilot, Mad Stacker, Mrs. Coin Crew, Big Red Boyin, this guy, Will's Treasures, Wild West Stacker, Ringmaster Ray, Stacks and Stuff, and EC. Glad to have you on the train, EC. I know that you've been on the train many times, but it's good to see you. And then, of course, we're going to go over to Silver Keys or Ringmaster Ray, whoever's hosting trade day for that day. I know it's been swapping sometimes. And then, of course, the main event of Saturday, that is EC, everybody. Everyday Coppertunity hosting trade day. And then I don't think that we're doing late night trade day anymore. That's something that I may have to email EC about. No, I do think it would be cool if somebody in the community picked up late day. Because honestly, like Saturdays are like pretty much the only night. Fridays too, but I'm pretty tired on Fridays. Saturdays are like the only night where I get to stay up pretty late and sleep in a little bit on Sunday. Gotta go to church, gotta go do all that stuff too, but you know what I mean. So you guys, this video today, we're gonna go ahead and let this play. It's gonna be a really fun one, just a really cool one for me. It wasn't even planned to be the video today, but as you guys are gonna see here in just a minute, I just want to give all these channels the love. Today, I scored, and that is me, by the way, and that definitely is me right here. So, what did Silverbull30 score? I mean, what did he score? I don't know. What did he score? You tell me. Just kidding. You're about to find out. Silver, baby. Waka, waka, waka times 10, plus a Morgan, and some more. Now, here's the story. All right, you guys. So, before I get to the story, I kind of want to say what was involved. Like I said, about 30 walkers, 4 40%ers, a 64 Kennedy, and what else? Some miscellaneous coins and some like Wheaties and honestly some modern stuff. And so before I get into showing you the coins and everything, I'm gonna go ahead and kind of just tell the story. So behind my house there was a rummage sale. Well, it was a rummage sale. It was not even a garage sale. They put tables out in their driveway. And, usually I don't go to these things, and, sometimes. But anyhow, since it was so close, I decided to just take the dogs, walk back there, see what's up. And I saw the lady, and I walked up. There wasn't much there. I bought like a St. Louis Cardinals thing and a couple other small little trinkets. And then I went up to the counter to pay. And then I asked her, just straight up, we made chit chat, but I was like, do you have any sports collectibles or coins, silver jewelry or anything? And she's like, you know what? Hold on a second. She goes in her house. She comes back out with a bag, just a bag, just full of coins. And she's like, well, I found these in the safe. Few days ago, or I was going through the safe a few weeks ago, and I pulled these out. I was gonna put them out here, but I was worried about somebody maybe taking them. And I was like, well, yeah, you've definitely got some nice stuff here. And I was like, do you know what you want or anything? She's like, well, what are they? They're just $50, right? They're only worth 50 cents. And I'm like, no. They're definitely not worth 50 cents. If anything, I explained to her silver melt. I explained to her premiums on junk silver. She couldn't get past the whole junk thing. She's like, well, if it's junk, just take it. And of course, I wasn't going to give her 50 cents or, pennies on the dollar. So basically, I told her, you've got 30 Walking Liberty $50. You've got a Morgan Silver dollar here. So let's go over some of them and then the miscellaneous. And what she said is, she goes, well, how about you give me $1 for each coin? I said, no, ma'am. Like, just at the beginning, I said, no, ma'am. I said, the very minimal. I said, I couldn't leave here and be okay with myself. I said, the very minimum I would pay is $10 a piece for each walker, and I would pay you $25 for the Morgan. And let me finish before you guys start saying, that's too cheap, that's too cheap. Like I said, there was also some miscellaneous coins in there, so let's go over them. There was this one that had a counter stamp on it, and it's basically, it's from France. It's the same coin as the, here, let me try to, I don't want to mess with this too much. Try to get it a little clear. There we go. So, oh, I hate this thing. It's so sensitive. This here is the franc, I should say, from 1886. And then this is the same thing, only, believe it or not, if you Google right now, you type in Sedan and you type in France coin, this coin comes up immediately. Now, I couldn't get, now the condition is, you know, pretty rancid, but from what I understood, these are pretty sought after. I didn't get an accurate value, but one guy said he had several bids on the coin. Now, of course, this coin did look a little bit better than mine, but that being said, now let's go over some of the scores. Oh, should have cleaned off my table a little bit better. There is a semi-key date in here too. No, I'm not wearing gloves, you guys. These things have been touched. They've been touched. They will go in flips though, but oh, see what I mean? We've got mainly all 40s. Let's see, a 41, a 43, but this ended up being pretty much my best haul ever. You know, let me finish though before you guys, like I said, it gets better. A lot of these look really good. Like this one, and this one in particular looks really good. So I understand walkers do command premiums over Benjis and Kennedys, but at the same time, you know, I was showing her, you know, coinflation and showing her, you know, how a Benji, a 64 Kennedy, and a walker, how they all melt down to the same. But I did explain how these are older than the other two, than the two counterparts, and how these are more sought after. So at the end of the day, we were just talking, and right before I paid her, and she goes, Sonny, is what she really said. She says, you were so honest with me. You've told me what you do. You told me coins are your passion. She knows who I am through the neighborhood walking the dogs. And she said, I will not let you pay me $10 a coin. And I kind of was just like, okay, what do you mean by that? She's like, well, how about this? How about you give me $100 and you go pick me up a pizza from my favorite pizza place? And that place is called Eris's Pizza. It's a pretty much the most popular pizza place here in Jeff City. It is a little bit far for me to drive, but I couldn't jump in the car fast enough, okay? So, of course, I didn't take the coins until I left her the 100, and I said, I'll be back with your pizza. There was also 4 40%ers in there and 164 Kennedy. So I explained to her, I said, now you understand that this pile of coins is worth, 3-4 times as much as I'm giving you. She said that she was going to take them to the bank. I am not kidding you. She said, well, I just would have ended up taking them to the bank. And I went through all the dates, and there was one semi-key date, and I'm looking for it as we speak. They're all pretty much 40s and 30s except for one. And that sucker is going to be the last one I pick up, I bet. Or not. Maybe I already passed it. Well, regardless, it's a 1919P. Here, I can't see now. It was the most worn down. Oh, here it is, I bet. Yes, right here. All right, so we're going to throw that under the scope. There was less than 1 million of these minted, so not necessarily in the best of condition, But still, anytime you can take a coin that is like a semi-key date and flip it for, a couple common dates, you're doing good. Or if you're a coin collector, well, there you go. You got yourself a nice album filler. So, as I stated, this was one of my biggest scores. Now, if I would have ended up paying her, the full price, it still would have been a great score. But for her, and I reiterated how, I feel, are you sure, you could get more for this? You could take it to a pawn shop. You could take it to eBay or put it on the internet and get more. You could do, you could do so much more with these coins than what I'm doing. And she said, I'm glad I'm making you happy, and I'm going to get dinner out of the deal and a free dinner out of it and some money to boot. But here's the 1919. And, it's probably like, maybe slightly better than G4, because I have seen G4 copies that are terribly. Oh, I lied. That's an S right there. Or is that a mint mark? Okay, I lied. Is that a mint mark? You guys help me. I think that may be an S. When I first examined it, I did not see that. Well, I may have just, either way, is that part, hold on. I can't tell. That's either a smushed S. This is an S. So I'm comparing it to, I don't know. It's a little, it's gotta be, right? Well, this video just took a turn. You guys let me know if you think that is an S or not. I think it might be. Either way, I am flabbergasted and super happy to have taken these coins into my collection. Yeah, that's an S. I'm almost positive. That is definitely an S. Well, I thought when I looked them over the first time, I definitely thought I had a key date. That being said, you guys, I cannot believe I just looked and I'm already at 12 minutes. The Morgan was an 1896. Oh, man, I was hoping it was going to be like an 1895 or something. Oh, I would have. If this would have been an 1895, I would not. I would have made her take more money, and I would have told her to take this one coin and sell it elsewhere. Excuse me. Like I said, there was one 1964 Kennedy. I already used it on my stream today, and there was also 4 40%ers, which I used 3 of them on my stream today, because you guys know I like to share the love. That being said, you guys, the coin show is next week. Please let me know right now if you are going to go, because I want to know everybody that's going. I know most of the people that are going, but what are you guys going to be scooping up? Let me know. I'm out of here. I love you. Let me know what you think of this haul. Roughly about $135 is what I ended up paying for this. It'll probably never happen again. Love you. Have a super shiny silvery day. Always ask the person at a garage sale or wherever if they have coins. Love ya.